Okay, so the drill we're going to do now is just to make our punting steps more smoother and more efficient, meaning that we're going to be able to transfer power through the ball more consistently and obviously with more energy. The more you go through the stepping pattern, even without kicking the ball, the more natural they become, the more fluid they become, it's just more efficient, and things happen quicker, things happen easier, ball goes a lot farther, a lot higher, a lot more consistently. So simply, I'm just gonna mark off the spots where my starting stance are. So here's the spot for my kicking foot. My non-kicking foot is gonna be slightly forward with my shoulders, with my feet about slightly narrower than shoulder width. Okay, so right about there, approximately. Okay, so this is my starting stance. Now I'm gonna mark off the spots for my 2 steps. First step is gonna be with the kicking foot. It's gonna be roughly about a yard or slightly shorter. So I'm gonna mark the spot where that step is gonna come down. Okay, just like that. So after catching the snap, the first step would be right here. Then my second step is gonna be slightly longer. It's gonna be about a yard and a half long. It's gonna be a little different person to person, but roughly, first step is about a yard or a little bit less. Second step is about a yard and a half or a little bit less. And steps are in a pretty straight line. You can kind of see they kind of come down on top of this yellow line that I'm standing on. So this drill is very simple. You start your comfortable stance, nice and relaxed. You land your first step on your first spot, your second step where the second one is, and then you give yourself or take a nice swing like you would when you're punting the ball. So it's gonna look like this. Step, step. Okay. So we want to make this swing as natural as possible, or as similar to the actual full punting motion. So the amount of backswing that you're going to have during this drill should be about the same amount of backswing that you're going to have when you punt the ball. That's going to differ person to person, but generally average backswing for punters is about the kicking leg coming back about parallel to the ground when pulled back. Some guys will have a little bit more, some guys will have a little bit less, but generally right about here. So the drill, I say that because sometimes when guys do the stepping pattern drill without the ball, they're gonna go quickly through the steps and they take a swing without any backswing, which is not the way you're gonna punt the ball. So you don't wanna be practicing mechanics that are gonna hurt you. So make sure you try to replicate that backswing, have the same amount that you would when you're actually punting the ball. You got relaxed, step, step, swing, come down and balance. Okay?